Chosen one, pause for a moment and recognize the magnitude of what is unfolding in your life right now, because this moment is not random, accidental, coincidental, or ordinary. This moment has been divinely orchestrated, woven into your timeline long before you understood your own purpose, designed to meet you exactly where you are so that you can finally step into what you were always meant to receive. Every breath leading up to this message, every step, every setback, every breakthrough, every storm, every moment of silence you endured has been guiding you right here, to this exact intersection of divine timing and readiness. You didn't stumble onto this message. You didn't click by chance. You were brought here by a higher intelligence that has been watching your heart, your resilience, your purity, your struggle, and your endurance. Heaven has coordinated this moment because something in your spirit has awakened to the frequency of reward. Something in your soul is finally prepared to stop surviving and start receiving. And chosen one, if you stay with this message until the end, with your heart open, your spirit alert, and your intention aligned, you will feel the shift, the activation, the internal unlocking that announces the beginning of a new era. Before we go further, set your intention. Declare energetically that you are ready. Comment 99 as a digital affirmation, a symbolic act that aligns your mind, energy, and destiny with manifestation. Speak warm wishes into the atmosphere, because whatever you speak now becomes part of the seed you plant for this season. And if you feel the truth of this message resonating deep within you, like a forgotten memory waking up inside your chest, then subscribe, and anchor yourself here, not for numbers, not for validation, but as a spiritual act of agreement, a proclamation that you accept what heaven is releasing into your life. This is your call to rise. This is your call to receive. This is the moment everything begins to unfold for you. Chosen one, throughout your entire life you have carried a sense of difference that you could never fully explain. You didn't fit into groups, patterns, or environments the way others seemed to. You felt more deeply. You perceived more clearly. You sensed things before they happened. You noticed energies others ignored. Your intuition was louder than your logic. Your emotions were deeper than your surroundings. And though you once mistook these qualities for weaknesses, misunderstandings, or burdens, they were in fact divine markings, indicators that your soul was set apart from the beginning. You were not designed to blend in. You were crafted with intentional difference. While others were shaped by the world, you were shaped by the unseen. While others sought comfort in conformity, your spirit rejected anything that didn't align with authenticity. That is why environments that satisfied others drained you. That is why relationships that made sense to others felt misaligned to you. That is why your path, crooked, unpredictable, non-linear, never matched the paths around you. You are one of a kind, rare, spiritually encoded with a blueprint that no one else carries. Your sensitivity wasn't fragility, it was discernment. Your introversion in certain spaces wasn't insecurity, it was spiritual protection. Your depth wasn't heaviness, it was wisdom cultivated long before the world understood you. And though you often wondered why you felt different, the truth is that being different was the plan all along. You were never meant to follow. You were meant to break through, pave new ways, introduce new light, and carry frequencies other souls could feel but not imitate. Your journey has been evidence of divine intention. Every time you stood alone, every time you felt separated, every time others couldn't read you, every time you didn't fit, heaven whispered, you weren't made to fit, you were made to stand out. And now, the very traits that made you misunderstood will become the traits that make you unstoppable. Chosen one, every tear you cried in silence, Every sacrifice you made without applause, every moment you stayed loyal when others walked away, every prayer whispered when your voice trembled, every seed you planted with no immediate harvest, all of it was recorded. None of it went unseen. None of it was wasted. The universe watched the nights you questioned your worth, the days you fought through exhaustion, the moments you chose integrity over convenience, and the seasons when you gave more than you received. You thought you were forgotten, overlooked, bypassed, but you were being positioned, refined, and prepared. The wait was never punishment. The silence wasn't rejection. The delays were not denial. They were divine strategies meant to align your character with your calling, your inner strength with your outer purpose, and your spiritual maturity with the size of your future blessings. You weren't being ignored. You were being shaped. You weren't invisible. You were being hidden for protection. You weren't being denied. You were being refined. Had the blessing arrived earlier, it wouldn't have survived your past environment. Had the opportunity opened sooner, you wouldn't have had the discernment to keep it. Had the right people come before your healing, you would have self-sabotaged what was meant for you. The divine kept a record of everything, your heartbreaks, your endurance, your growth, your choices, and now that book is turning. What you thought was stagnation was preparation. What you thought was loss was alignment. And now, the season of refinement is giving birth to the season of activation. The time you thought was wasted has become the foundation of your reward. Chosen one, the reward coming to you is not ordinary, generic, or recycled. It is specific, multiplied, handcrafted for your journey, and proportioned to the magnitude of what you endured. This blessing is not small. It is not subtle. It is not delayed. It is tailored. It is multiplied. It is customized for the depth of your spirit and the size of your destiny. And yes, this blessing could not come earlier. Your spirit wasn't ready. Your foundation wasn't strong enough. Your self-concept wasn't healed enough. Your boundaries weren't built enough. But now your heart has matured. Your vision has sharpened. Your discernment has strengthened. Your alignment has solidified. You have reached a frequency where heaven can trust you with what you once prayed for. And because you stayed faithful during seasons when everything seemed silent, because you stayed pure-hearted when others chose shortcuts, because you kept believing even when the evidence disappeared, your reward is being released in multiplied form. What you lost will return greater. What you sowed will return fuller. What you prayed for will return richer. The blessing is already released in the spiritual realm, already unfolding around you, already shifting the atmosphere, already reorganizing your timeline. You may not see the full picture yet, but the unfolding has begun. Doors will open naturally. Resources will appear unexpectedly. Opportunities will align effortlessly. Your spirit will feel the acceleration. The multiplied reward is no longer coming, it has arrived. You have entered the season where you will no longer be hidden, overlooked, underestimated, misunderstood, or dimmed. This is the season of divine visibility, where the world begins to notice what heaven has been shaping within you for years. Your gifts, once overlooked, will now magnetize attention. Your ideas, once dismissed, will gain traction. Your presence, once misunderstood, will now command respect. This is the moment your identity shines without you having to explain it. You don't need to convince anyone of your value anymore. Your alignment will speak for itself. The energy around you is shifting. People will notice your glow without understanding its origin. They will sense your elevation even before you speak. They will feel your authenticity, your grounding, your wisdom, your power. You are transitioning from imagination to manifestation. What you once envisioned in private is now unfolding in public. This is your entrance season, The moment the curtains rise and the world sees the version of you heaven always knew. And the beauty of the season is that you won't have to shout, force, beg, or prove. Your frequency will announce you. Your presence will introduce you. Your alignment will elevate you. This is where everything changes. Chosen one, you carry a spiritual rarity that cannot be replicated, imitated, or duplicated. You are not like the majority, not cut from the same cloth, not shaped by the same fire. You are designed with sacred difference, encoded with a divine blueprint that makes your path unpredictable and your evolution unmatched. Your life felt confusing at times because you were creating a path no one had ever walked. You weren't following footsteps, you were establishing new ones. You weren't fitting into a mold, you were breaking it. Being one of a kind means your journey won't make sense to people who rely on patterns. It means your process cannot be compared. It means your transformation cannot be measured. You are being sculpted in silence, and now the world will witness the masterpiece that was always in progress. Your uniqueness is not an inconvenience, it is your superpower. And now you are stepping into leadership, originality, and divine authority. People will begin to realize that what they couldn't understand was greatness in preparation. Your rarity is your royalty. Chosen one, the reward entering your life now is not a single blessing, a single breakthrough, or a single answered prayer. It is a holistic overflow, a complete recalibration of your entire reality. This is the season where every area that once felt empty begins to fill, where every room that once echoed with lack becomes saturated with abundance. Financially, you will experience doors opening that you once thought were sealed. Ideas will turn into income. Delays will dissolve. Provision will find you without struggle. Spiritually, your clarity will sharpen like never before. Your intuition will feel louder, cleaner, more precise. Your connection to the divine will strengthen as if a new channel has opened inside you. Emotionally, you will feel a peace that doesn't require explanation, a calm that isn't dependent on external conditions, a healing that softens everything that used to harden your heart. Relationships will begin to mirror your growth. People who drain you will naturally fall away, while those aligned with your purpose will appear with ease. Confidence will flow through you in ways you forgot were possible. Opportunities will come without force. Elevation will feel like your new normal, not something you have to chase or prove. But the deepest part of this overflow is not about what you receive, it's about who you've become. The reward is not simply a blessing, it's the version of you that can finally hold the blessing. You have become wiser, steadier, more grounded, and more aligned. You have learned boundaries, discernment, patience, trust, and spiritual awareness. You have shed old identities and created room for your true self. And because of this, your reward will ripple outward into generations after you. This overflow is not just for your present, it's for your lineage, your future, your legacy. You are stepping into a season where your inner transformation becomes your outer abundance, where everything you touch grows, where everything you speak manifests, where everything you align with expands. This is holistic reward, chosen one, nothing missing, nothing broken, everything restored. You are being rewarded not because you were perfect, but because you remained pure-hearted in a world that tried to harden you. Your integrity, even when tested, became your protection. Your authenticity, even when misunderstood, became your shield. In moments where others chose shortcuts, you chose truth. In moments where others followed ego, you followed spirit. In seasons where bitterness could have taken root, you chose compassion. And heaven took note. Your kindness, your patience, your inner goodness, Especially the goodness you maintained when no one was watching became the very foundation that now supports your breakthrough. You did not allow betrayal to poison your heart. You did not allow disappointment to change your character. You did not allow chaos to distort your values. And because you stood firm in who you are, the divine is now standing firm on your behalf. This is not just blessing, this is justice. This is spiritual repayment. This is divine acknowledgement of the purity you carried even when it cost you. Those seasons of quiet obedience, where you did the right thing with no applause, no recognition, and no immediate reward, have now accumulated into a waterfall of blessings that will begin to flow into your life with undeniable force. This moment marks the shift where your heart's goodness is finally mirrored by your life's goodness. The world may not have understood your integrity, but heaven always did. And now the reward is public. The elevation is visible. The breakthrough is undeniable. This is divine justice for a soul that never gave up on the light within itself. Chosen one, the days of exhausting hustle, force, overgiving, and pushing against spiritual timing are over. You are stepping into a new era where alignment becomes more powerful than effort, where resonance becomes stronger than resistance, where flow replaces strain. You will no longer have to fight for doors to open. They will open when you arrive. You will no longer chase what is yours. It will gravitate toward you. You will no longer overextend yourself trying to prove, persuade, or perform. The version of you emerging now walks in quiet authority, not ego, clarity, not confusion, direction, not desperation. When your energy aligns with your destiny, opportunities respond without hesitation. People who are aligned will recognize you instantly. Resources will appear as if they were waiting for your yes. This is the season where your internal alignment becomes your external advancement. Your frequency is rising, and as it rises, it shifts what you attract and what you tolerate. Misaligned relationships, environments, and responsibilities will naturally fall away, not through conflict, but through energetic mismatch. Clarity will guide you. Intuition will lead you. Peace will confirm what is right. You will begin to trust that if something requires force, it is not aligned. And instead of chasing, you will call forth. Instead of striving, you will receive. Instead of hustling in fear, you will move in purpose. This is the new way of living for you, effortless magnetism rooted in alignment. Every delay you experienced, every detour that frustrated you, every closed door that confused you, every exit that broke your heart, they were not detours from your destiny, but pathways toward it. Heaven was rewriting your story in ways that only make sense now because the older version of you could not have held the blessing that the present version of you is ready for. The wait created strength. The loss created clarity. The disappointment created depth. The solitude created intimacy with your own soul. The hardship refined your discernment. You were not waiting for the blessing. The blessing was waiting for you to become the version of yourself capable of holding, protecting, and stewarding it. You outgrew environments, people, beliefs, and identities without realizing that this growth was shaping your capacity for the magnitude of what was coming. Every chapter that felt unfair is now revealing its purpose. Every delay was positioning. Every disappointment was redirection. Every heartbreak was purification. Now the foundation of your life is stable, strong, and spiritually aligned enough to support the blessing without collapsing under it. The wait was not wasted, it was necessary. And now that the story has been rewritten, the blessing can finally arrive. Chosen one, you are stepping into supernatural acceleration, a pace where breakthroughs that once took years now take months. What took months now takes days, and what took days may arrive instantly. This acceleration is not random. It is a sign that your frequency, identity, and destiny are finally synchronized. When heaven accelerates you, it is because the inner and outer worlds have aligned. You will begin to notice synchronicities, repeating numbers, aligned opportunities, divinely timed conversations, unexpected confirmations, sudden clarity. You will feel a new ease, a new momentum, a new spiritual velocity. Peace will guide you. Flow will lead you. Doors will open without resistance. People will show up who match your new frequency. Visionaries, healers, supporters, soul connections, and destiny partners. The world may call it luck, but you will know it is alignment. The divine has opened the gates, and what is meant for you is now rushing toward you at a speed that will amaze you. This acceleration is proof that heaven recognizes your uniqueness, your one-of-a-kind spirit, and is now sending blessings that match your identity. You attract what you are, and now that you have become rare, you will receive rare blessings. Expect sudden breakthroughs. Expect divine surprises. Expect rapid transformation. Your time has come. Of all the rewards entering your life, the greatest one is not the money, the success, the recognition, or the opportunities. It is the return of your true self. The self you abandoned to survive. The self you dimmed to be accepted. The self you hid to avoid judgment. The self you muted to keep the peace. The self you sacrificed because the world wasn't ready. That self, your powerful, radiant, confident, spiritually aligned self, is returning. You are no longer shrinking. You are shining. You are no longer apologizing for your light. You are embracing it. You are no longer suppressing your voice. You are speaking with clarity and authority. You no longer need permission to be powerful. You no longer need acceptance to be authentic. The greatest reward of this season is the reunion with a version of you that has always been extraordinary, now free from fear, free from doubt, free from past limitations. You are returning home to yourself, and from that place, everything else becomes possible. Chosen one, this is the season where everything you lost returns, not as it was, but as it was meant to be. Restoration is not going backward. It is the rebuilding of your life from a place of wisdom, strength, and clarity. Redemption is not revisiting the past. It is reclaiming your identity, your worth, your power. And divine repayment is not receiving what was taken. It is receiving more than what was taken, multiplied, elevated, and transformed. Nothing you endured was wasted. Nothing you suffered was in vain. Every loss is now being turned into leverage. Every pain is now becoming purpose. Every hardship is now becoming harvest. You will see divine reimbursement in relationships, opportunities, finances, connections, creativity, and inner peace. The divine is returning everything you were meant to have pressed down, shaken together, and running over. Your story is being rewritten in glory. Elevation requires protection. Blessing requires boundaries. As you rise, old cycles may attempt to reappear, not because you are regressing, but because your new frequency exposes anything that cannot go forward with you. You must guard your energy now. Not everyone can access you. Not everyone can understand you. Not everyone can rise with you. This season demands discernment. Some connections will fade naturally. Some invitations will feel misaligned. Some environments will no longer resonate, and that is divine. Protect your peace. Protect your purpose. Protect your elevation. Walk humbly, stay grounded, but remain selective with your access. Your energy is sacred now. Chosen one, you are entering your royal season, the era where you walk in your divine identity with confidence, grace, and authority. Doors opening now are not ordinary doors. They are legacy doors. Connections entering your life are not random. They are destiny connections. You carry ancient wisdom, new grace, and a transformed presence that radiates power without arrogance. People will see the change in you. They will feel the elevation in your presence. Your aura will speak before you do. You are stepping into influence, purpose, leadership, and spiritual authority. This is the season where you embody the royalty you were always destined to become. Chosen one, this is your moment. This is your activation. This is your divine yes. Release the guilt. Release the hesitation. Release the old identity. Say yes to your reward. Say yes to your elevation. Say yes to the abundance that has been waiting for you. You are ready. You are aligned. You are complete. You are rare, sacred, powerful, and unstoppable. The reward is here. The era has begun. Welcome to your new life.